Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about Chandler versus Mcgregor and Charles Oliveira being the replacement fighter for that fight. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Charles Oliveira is the replacement fighter for the Mcgregor-Chandler fight. I think it's a bit of a surprise for me personally, just because Charles just lost to Arman Tsarukyan, and he could now potentially have his biggest payday ever against Conor McGregor if Michael Chandler was to pull out of this fight. Is this fair to the rest of the roster and all the other lightweights that are probably available to and would be more than happy to face a Conor McGregor if Chandler was to pull out? Now, it's been talked about that this fight would only go on if McGregor takes part in it. If McGregor was to pull out, this fight is probably not going to happen. We're not going to see Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler. So more than likely, if Chandler was to pull out, then we'd have in our hands Oliveira versus Conor McGregor, which me personally, in all honesty, with all respect to the former lightweight champion here, I think is the easier fight for McGregor, just because Michael Chandler hits so hard. In all honesty, I'm kind of, I'm super interested in seeing how Conor McGregor deals with that Chandler pressure, because Chandler's promised to put pressure on Conor McGregor probably from the first second of the fight until the very last moment. Chandler is a slugger, and I really do think that he's going to be looking to put Conor McGregor away. He's probably going to look for takedowns if the opportunities present themselves. But with Chandler, he's, the style of fighter that he is, most certainly he's going to be looking for a knockout. And the same could be said for Conor McGregor. I just worry about Conor because obviously coming off of that horrible leg injury, how is that leg gonna take the pressure from an actual fight where he's not sparring? So Chandler's gonna be looking for that leg. Obviously he's probably gonna try and kick that leg in the initial stages of the fight, and I really hope it doesn't cause Conor issues, and I hope that we get to see Conor finish the fight and have a good performance. I really don't care who wins in this fight. I'm a huge fan of both fighters. But in all honesty, I think Chandler's going to be looking for that leg. And if something was to happen and Chandler's not able to make this fight, then I think Conor is in for an easier fight against the former lightweight champion, Charles Oliveira. With all respect to Charles Oliveira here, but I just don't see Charles as, the powerful striker that Chandler is. And it's just the style of Oliveira. He's just much slower and much less explosive than Chandler, which would allow Conor McGregor to piece him apart, perhaps in spectacular fashion. I do understand that I've said this so many times. This fight really depends on how Conor shows up to it. How is that leg gonna take that pressure from an actual fight? He's not sparring. These guys are, I would imagine that Charles Oliveira too, he's gonna be looking for that leg. He's gonna try and test that leg initial stages of the fight. I just hope that that's not going to be a major point of or a major point of downfall for Conor McGregor. I just want to see him continue the full duration of the fight and have a spectacular performance. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.